be able to do what a dude, bro. It's your boy Cozy back at it again, and you know I bring that heat. Heat. Yo, I just made history with someone, bro. You need to watch the video to find out. I'm like, woo! Hello, Mr. Waffle.
Hello, Mr. Cozy.
I guess we're doing this now.
Yeah, we're here. We're fucking here, bro. Bro, I mean, like, come on. You covered my stuff. You gotta know that this was coming. You gotta know this was coming.
Yeah.
So
I wanted to do this, bro. Like originally, I wanted to do my first interview, my big one. I wanted to do it with Alex. You know, Alex Maldo.
Oh, Alex Moldo, yeah, great guy.
Yeah. Originally, I wanted to do it with him. But hey, since I'm covering the rested boxing events, why not start with the main dude?
The main guy, the rested boxing champion of the world, you know?
Yeah.
Doing a little bit of this, huh? Holy shit.
Yeah, right before we started it, I was just watching the B2 bot, you know, the camping in my internet friend back. I saw that tiny little sparring.
Yeah, I love that video. That video is fire, bro.
From what I seen and what I saw with Pad Thai Fusion, like in that fight, you didn't show much because you know it ended in one round.
Yeah.
But it seemed like you trained a lot.
Let's just say that this is actually quite crazy. If you think about the whole camping stuff and the fight with Pat, that was all within a span of a week. Actually, that was all in a span of a week. So on Tuesday, I was camping with Beef Tweepot Trey. And then he left Thursday. He left my state on Thursday, and then whenever he left, I had one day just to chill out, do whatever I want on Friday. Then the next day, Pat flew in, took an Uber to my house from Pittsburgh, and got right over here to me. And then, you know, we had our fight. We hung out for a little bit. Then we had to take him to his hotel, and then the next day was the fight, the 24th, and then he left later that night. So that whole fucking week was just too fucking much for me. God damn.
It was a big mess.
A stress ball.
It was a big mess.
Yeah.
I heard it like in the Instagram live stream I was in. Like the Pat fight didn't go how it was originally planned. I guess it was wasn't planned at all.
Yeah. The thing was with Pat, it was just like it was originally supposed to be July 3rd, but then he told me he couldn't make it, so we made it the next week, July 10th, and then he couldn't make it then either. So, by the way, at this point, I announced two dates for whenever the Pat fight was supposed to go down, and they both fell through. So, with that, I said to Pat, listen, I'm going to give you one last chance. We'll do this on the 24th of July. It'll be a couple days before I go on a vacation. And if we do not get this done by the 24th, then I'm calling off the fight. Absolutely calling off the fight.
Because you took a big break.
And then there was a bit of there was a period where he was just unsure if he was going to be able to make it to the 24th. But then on Friday, he was like, guess who's coming to PA, baby? It's the masshole. Yeah, but at least we got the fight done. It was not the way I wanted it to go, obviously, because just
in the video he said he was stoned.
Yeah, I mean, with him, he had like a little like vape or something with him, and he was always like sucking on that, like blowing smoke, whatever. I think right before my fight, he was just doing it like crazy because he was just like super stressed and shit like that. And yeah, I mean, I couldn't really control that, it's his choice, stuff like that. But yeah, I'm really disappointed in how the fight looked. Not only with him giving up in the first round, but also just how I performed that day. I know I can do 10 times better, and a rematch is due at some point.
Yeah, because it was the only like fight that had like a press conference.
Yeah,
with my boy Christian.
Yeah, Christian. Yeah, man, your video, man. You're just like, I see Christian. I want to be exactly like him. You know, my boy. You got your cozy up in here. We gotta, But yeah, good old Christian. Christian's a good kid. He's a good kid.
So he's expanded because you can see him in every event in boxing.
Yeah, he's all over the place, man.
Yeah, man. Cause like on the live stream I joined, I can't remember. I think it was like yesterday, like at night. You're ready to fight Minicon?
Oh, don't even get me started. Minicon, bro, I'm telling you, I know I can beat him. I know for a fact I can beat Minicon. It's just like, like at the level I'm at, like people are gonna be like, oh no, definitely not. But like definitely know I can. I 100% know I can. And like especially whenever it comes to like let's put a couple factors into it. Okay, I'm just doing the backyard stuff right now. What if I had an actual full-on camp, full-on coaches, full-on everything, like strength and conditioning, everything? I would be a beast. I would be a fucking monster.
Because you're technically a tank.
Yeah, I am a tank. I am a tank at some.
You can pressure
like
people.
A little bit. I mean, I would say like my cardio is not great, but like whenever it comes to like mentality and shit like that, I always try to perform. But I'm telling you, Minicon, bro, Minicon, I'm coming for you. I don't know if you'd be watching this at all, but I am coming for you, and we are going to we are going to be able to look each other face to face in the ring, and I guarantee that I'm gonna come out on top. I truly believe I would come out on top with
Social Gloves 2 was not a great performance.
What'd you say?
Social Gloves 2 was not his great.
Yeah. Social Gloves, man. He just kept standing there like this. That's all he was doing, and he kept getting caught by Swaggy P straight left. So it's like, if he's getting caught with a straight left, like what if a straight right comes in and breaks his guard and just
Yeah, because that one clip when he dropped Swaggy P, it didn't look like a normal punch. It was like his punch bended, like it was like a slap almost. Like,
it looked weird. It just looked weird. The whole fight was just weird. So yeah,
the fights were kind of weird because some of them were exhibitions. I'm like,
yeah, some of them were exhibitions, some of them were not. It didn't make sense because the ones that were heavyweight should have also been pro, because like there's no weight limit in heavyweight. So why not just make it a pro fight?
Yeah.
Why not just make it a pro fight? Like, I don't understand.
It'd be crazy to me when you fight Minicon. If you come in skinny as hell, I'm like, what the fuck?
Dude, I know for a fact I would come in lean. Like, this stomach, gone. I swear to God, it would. Hey, I would want to come into that fight around 210, maybe 220.
Oh, that's
like within that range.
Because you're
within that range. And right now I'm like 250, 260 something right now.
Because you'll be losing like 50 to 40 pounds to 210, right?
Yeah, and then with that, I would have my cardio. I would have, I'd have more strength in my punches, I guess you could say. So, turn this fat into muscle. Yeah.
You'd be like Anderson Give, just be that big dude.
Oh, bro. Yeah.
That fight was crazy, man.
Yeah, one day I want to look like Gib. One day I want to look like Gib. My God.
He got no power. My God. Ooh.
Nah, he came in there and went boom.
Well, that caught me off guard the first round when he got knocked out. But going to the third round, Jesus,
Yeah, bro, he was
he was ready for that
he
smoke,
was a monster. Oh my god, I don't want a part of that. I don't want a
bro.
part of that.
I literally was praying for Austin just to give up.
Yeah, me too. I just didn't like Austin, and I still don't. But you know,
Nah, I thought he
we
was gonna.
finally have something over him.
I thought he was gonna quit, but looking in this video, he said he was just gonna take a break and just come back later.
Yeah,
Like, like
Jesus,
he's a good boxer. He just, I think it's just the other things like social media and promotion that all the scamming
that
he
got
does.
to him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Facts.
Hopefully this humbled him.
Yeah.
Because I think Misfits or I think Mams Taylor was looking for him to fight in a Misfits fight like near future.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We'll have to
He,
see about that because you know, social gloves,
yeah, it was not a good fit.
the whole mess,
Hopefully not to see the third. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't know if we are either. Yeah.
Like it was worse than the first one.
Well, the first one was good. The first one was good. It's just no one got paid. The second one was atrocious fight wise, but at least people got paid. So
Yeah.
and we saw McBroom get laid out on the canvas. So that's I'd say it evens it out.
I mean, Give got his revenge for the CEO.
Yeah. Abu social gloves.
Father.
Yeah.
Slim. God damn. You seen the Misfits fight with KSI, right?
Oh, of course. Yeah, I've seen. I watched all those fights live, bro.
I like Deji's more.
Oh, Deji's was the fight of the night, man.
Hell
There was
yeah.
a point. There was a point. It was after he lost to Vinny Hacker. I remember. I actually have a recording of it. Whenever I was reacting to Deji versus Vinny Hacker live, there was a point where I just got so fucking pissed at Deji. I ran into my room and just said, at this fucking point, I want to fucking fight Deji. What the fuck was that? Come on, what the fuck is that?
Now what?
Yeah, there was a point in time where I wanted to fight Deji. Now I'm good. I'll gladly duck. I'll duck and I'll admit it. No part of it.
I don't think anyone, bro. I don't think anyone wants to fight him. Mayweather can catch them hands.
That is gonna be, oh god. I almost don't want to talk about it because it's just gonna be like, holy fuck. That's gonna be something.
It's just a way for Mayweather to steal money from fans.
Oh god, yeah. Just legalized bank robbery, bro.
Hey, Deji's another Alatunji that has a pro fight before Jake.
I mean, before what?
Jake Paul.
What are you saying?
Like Deji's he's like now the second person to have a pro fight before Jake.
What do you mean? Jake has had several pro fights. What do you mean?
Oh well, that's not what I mean. Like in a professional boxer or something like that.
Oh, you're talking about KSI, right?
Yeah.
Or yeah.
I didn't like his fights.
He fought
his fights were
he
over.
fought the KSI's fights those nights were just awful, man. Alex Wasabi, you know, like
or Pusabi.
we gotta take it with you know, he pulled out for a reason, obviously, and
yeah, with a concussion. So many people saying it's fake.
Like some people say it's fake, but you know, I don't really want to mess with that, you know.
Nah, because what if it's real and now you're just gonna feel bad and all that?
Yeah, and plus Wade went on record. Wade Clemens, Wade Concept, shout out to him. He went on record saying that he knows for a fact that Alex Wasabi had an injury that he couldn't perform. So, and Wade's not a guy to like you know, cover up for anyone or lie about anything. So,
he had a tiny beef with Keemstar.
Yeah, that was whack.
Yeah, it's soon that Alex is gonna fight again because Temper called him out. His
Oh yeah,
his
I saw that today on Twitter.
his
I'd rather just
Philadelphia
see
brother.
King Kenny versus Phase Temper 2.
That'd be crazy,
I would rather just see that at this point.
bro. Since Deji won, I've been like playing through Alex Vazabi versus Deji again. I was just playing through how the hell that's gonna work again.
Yeah, we need a rematch between those two as well.
Yeah,
Like, that's what we need.
And Jake Paul made an offer versus a rematch versus Give.
Yeah, if he beats KSI, that's whack.
I don't think that's ever
whack.
gonna happen. Like Deji versus
I'd rather
KSI.
see Gibb versus Slim, man. That's the fight
Yeah,
that
that's
I
the
want to see,
fight to
bro.
be. Bro, hopefully that happens in January after Slim gets his revenge versus Ryan Taylor.
Yeah, bro. Pray to God.
Hell
Pray to
yeah.
God.
January is gonna be a crazy card. You got KSI, Logan Paul is confirmed to be in it.
Mm-hmm. Maybe Gideon.
Gideon, the prime team.
Yeah, the prime time is about to be
boy,
prime time.
Prime right here, bros.
Hey, yo. Hey.
I still want that. I still want that, bro. I can't find it. It's just sold out everywhere.
Yeah, man, it's whack, bro.
It's crazy.
It's not even like my favorite flavor, but it's still good. So, yeah,
I like the popsicle. It's kind of good. Yeah.
yeah. The ice pop is really good. Really good.
Tasty. Going back to your career, what can you speak on, or what could be your improvement for your next fight? Like, what's your game plan?
Oh, my game plan for my next fight. Well, that's I mean, I shouldn't give that out.
Well,
Really?
you don't
I mean,
have to
all
if
I
you don't
know is
want.
just that I have to prepare, you know? Because preparation means everything, bro. Probably after this, I'm gonna go hit the heavy bag a couple times, you know, get some work in tonight because I haven't been able to the last week because of COVID.
How's COVID affecting you right now? Like, are you okay now?
I'm perfectly fine now. It's just like like a week ago, you couldn't get me out of bed. I was gone. I was absolutely gone, bro. Huh?
You look depressed.
Yeah, I was depressed as hell. I was it was the worst feeling. It was the worst feeling. Like, I'm telling you, if I decided to go like hit my heavy bag for like a few rounds and, you know, do my workouts and stuff, I'm pretty sure I would be like I'm pretty sure my lung would like collapse, you know, on itself, and then I would like die. So
I saw that Instagram live stream, the one you were smack talking the Roblox fighters, eh?
don't even. Let's just not even get into it. Let's just not even get into it, bro. I swear. No, like, let's leave it. Let's leave it at that. Let's just leave it at that. We're not talking about that. We're not talking. No.
This video gonna be too long for that,
man. Bro, we'd be here for like 20. We'd be here for 20 hours. I'd be popping off.
Honestly,
crazy. What are you saying? Like crazy Koopa? Are you talking about him? The Madman?
That card, that baller, bro.
What you say?
That card was Crazy Koopa's comeback for that, man.
Crazy Koopa's comeback, bro. Yeah. That's an interesting matchup.
Yeah, bro.
At least in terms of wrestling boxing, too. Everyone else they just don't care. But that fight is gonna be my favorite that goes down because I won't be fighting that one. Like, I'll be able to just sit down, chillax, be like, man, let's see what we got here. And bro, I'm telling you, man. Although he is like super big and stuff like that. Crazy Koopa can pack a punch, and I really feel like Baron Bolo doesn't have that good of a chin and able to withstand it. So
my man dropped.
Yeah, I think Baron Bolo just I just laid it on him, bro.
You went ham. You was like swinging everything. You were like KSI or something.
Bro, I was like KSI. I was like Wilder. I was going nuts, dude.
You just swinging, just dropping him that easily.
And let's just say, in my mind, I thought I was fighting beautifully. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Whenever I watched back the footage, I was like, "That's how I looked like." Whoa! Like I thought I was like setting up shots and stuff like that. Like I thought I was actually throwing something like this, not this. Like you know.
You were swinging for that.
Yeah, I was I wanted to just drop him. I wanted to drop him so bad.
You just wanted him dead.
Oh yeah, that's the mentality I was in.
That's
at
what
that
I was
point.
looking, bro.
Oh my god, dude.
that was not. It was it was better than Pat, but
oh yeah, that fight 10 times better than the Pat fight. I'm gonna be honest. Like the Pat fight lasted longer, but dude, like just like the knockout and just like personally to me, that's my number one rested boxing like match. That's my number one favorite. So
I would love to see you have like a boxing match that like just have like pure skill like KSI did, like just have like waiting out, just showing your skill a lot and just.
That's what the Pat fight was supposed to be, but I was still shit. I was still shit.
You're still throwing them. You can kind of see.
Yeah,
them
I was still going like this, man. Still going like this, babe.
You still got the dub.
Yeah, still got the dub, but like you know,
wasn't
he
the
gave
best
up
one
and like. I thought it was gonna go longer, to be honest, but then he was like, "My stomach," and then you know he just gave up. No disrespect to Pat. No disrespect to Pat. You know, like obviously.
Looked like he knocked his air out, bro.
He kept saying after the fight he could have gone longer, and like he was even saying like he's. I feel like he's low key trying to discredit me. Like I'm gonna be honest. I feel like he's low key, you know. Like putting the whole fight down because he knows I didn't perform that well, and then he was saying like he tells me slightly after we fought that I have more power than his last opponent, but then later on he goes, oh yeah, my last opponent had way much more power than Waffle, you know. So whenever a rematch comes, I mean,
to be honest, you know.
We'll just have to see what these bad boys do. We'll just have to see how they do, and then you know, maybe we'll get a different result.
Yeah, like a lot of fighters shout out at you, like so many in like one Instagram live stream. There were so many like names popping out everywhere to fight you.
Yeah, it's nutty. It's nutty the amount of people who come out of the woodwork just calling me out. You know. Like I don't know any of these people. Like there's this. I'm trying to think of like examples. There was this guy on Twitter. His name's like Mark Flames or something like that.
Yeah,
he's
I
like
saw him in the chat. You know that.
Yeah, he's. I'm trying to think because there's this one guy that I know. I don't want to say his name. Because he's just like not worth anyone's time. Mostly mine. There's AJ Ingram. There's just a lot of guys, and it's just like I don't know any of them, and I'd rather like take fights that make sense for me. You know, like me and my skill level, stuff like that. Like how people perceive my skill level, like you know, like I gotta fight people who people believe I'm on the same skill level as, but then you know fight someone higher, like in skill, like afterwards, and then beat the fuck out of them, and then they'll be like, oh well, shit, we were wrong about this guy, you know. So
yeah, to find someone with more skills and more power, just to show them.
Ooh, like yeah.
Just to prove them wrong.
My opponent in my opponent in December, He's got hella power, same weight class as me. Uh, but he's been fighting in 16-ounce gloves so far. So I want to put in a risk factor for me, and he agreed to doing 12-ounce gloves,
Ooh.
headgear. But last round, I'm gonna take off my headgear, and he's gonna keep his on. If it gets to that point, if it gets to that last round, so
You gotta prove people wrong like Deji did, bro. Like
yeah, get like show people that I have a chin, bro. That I have a chin, bro. Like that I can eat shots and then just keep going forward. Bro.
But yeah, just Fuzi, bro. Just not.
Yeah, man.
I put this question on Instagram. You know, Waffle versus Evan,
Waffle versus Evan.
the heavyweights, man.
Yeah, man. I feel like a lot of people, if that fight were to go down, they'd be very disappointed because of how Evan performed in his last fight against Salvatore, you know? A lot of people will be disappointed with that, I believe. So, you know,
I thought
with
Evan,
like, you know, like you gotta make it interesting if he and I were to fight, you
you
know?
have to make it entertaining.
Yeah, you gotta make it interesting. Something that puts me at a risk, something that puts him at like a that benefits him. So yeah, so
Nah,
but people will be disappointed regardless of the fight because they're gonna be like, oh, he lost against Salvatore, someone who I believe you can beat, but like yeah, like you know, it's just like I still think it'd be a good fight. I think people still think I'm on the same skill as him, so I think it'd just still be a good fight to happen.
Yeah, I think Salvatore won because he was faster and he had like low stamina. Evan.
Yeah.
I thought Evan was gonna win since he was putting big hits on Salvatore.
Oh, he was putting big hits on Salvatore. Bro, if you look back at that fight, bro, he was landing bombs on Sal.
Yeah,
but then Sal just kept coming back. He kept coming back. That's like the good thing that he did was go to the body. Many people, whenever they start boxing, is like, okay, go for the head, get that knockout, you know, get that highlight reel. No, you gotta hammer someone to the body before you even go to the head.
Because you're gonna get lacking easily.
Like, look at my fight against Baron Bolo. Obviously, like, I was, like, landing bombs on his head and, you know, shit like that. But I knew his body wasn't going to be there. So, but then the one body shot I land, you hear him go, oh! You know, and then in my head, I just said, oh, okay, he's hurt. Let's fucking go. And then I hit him on the side and then, boom, overhand right. I even remember, like, whenever I dropped him, I didn't think I had that kind of power. Like, I remember whenever I dropped him, I threw the overhand right. I was still looking forward, and then I was just like, what the fuck just...
Nah. That fight was
shit.
crazy. I blinked. My man was already on the floor.
Bro, I literally like you could see it. Evan TDC, he has an angle of the fight whenever he was recording it for his YouTube channel. You could see it. He puts it in slow mo. I'm just looking forward, and then you see me look down, and then I move my glove like, oh shit, like my glove goes like up to my face like a oh shit moment. Yeah.
You were in that mentality right there.
Yeah, that was there was a lot going into that fight, so yeah, just that there was a lot going into that fight mentally for me, and like just like things that were going on around me, so just to get that win was like big. That was a big win for me.
It's a big improvement since the first fight I saw, that reaction I made.
Jesus Christ.
Y'all were just
the Eric Jones fight, man. God damn.
It looked like he had more skill than you a little bit.
Yeah, but if me today fought the Eric back in the day, like I would beat the shit out of him. But
you would smoke him.
But Eric today would still smoke me. I'm gonna be honest. He's a Marine, bro. I ain't touching him. I ain't touching him with a 39 and a half foot pole, bro. God damn.
Marines are tough as fuck. You ain't can't.
Yeah, it's just like the toughness, you know? It's just like the toughness. He's like lean, too. He's like lean.
He's skinnier than the first time.
Oh, what?
He's skinnier than the video I saw him in.
Yeah. He's a in the in the words of the goat swarms, he's a madman. He's a madman, bro.
He's a madman.
Madman. Yeah, dude, he's I don't even.
That's the one team you don't want to mess with.
Yeah. True that.
Yeah. Speaking on wild fights, I'm the one who put in like it was a joke on Waffle versus Salvatore because I knew that was not gonna happen. It was like KSI versus Anderson Gibb, like you said on the live. So like,
yeah. The thing is like for the Evan TDC fight, I was the coach. I was Salvatore's coach. Obviously I was the ref, so I had to be like unbiased and shit like that, you know, and I had to like protect my guys. But whenever it came to Salvatore fighting Evan, Sal asked me if I could help him. Like I extended a branch to him, and then he was just like, "Yeah, sure, yeah, please. I would love to get your help." So we sparred countless times. I got him working on pads, and like I had him work downstairs in my basement where my heavy bag and stuff like that is. You know, and like we really grew a bond with each other over training for boxing and stuff like that. So and like I gave him a whole game plan to think of. I gave him stuff to do outside of our training sessions. Like I was really hammering into him like these are things you got to do, and then you'll be able to win. So and then he went in there, executed the game plan perfectly, absolutely perfectly, and then you know, that's what ended up happening, you know. So if I were to fight Salvatore, he would honestly like. I know I said it's like a KSI and Nissan Gibb thing, but honestly, like if he were to call me out like tomorrow, I think I would accept it. You know, because that's a tough fight. I think that Salvatore like he and I like strictly just like boxing each other would be like difficult. Plus he's like a southpaw / switch hitter, although he shouldn't have been a switch hitter. He's more of a southpaw. That's what we trained. We trained him to be a southpaw, and you know, with that, like it'd be tricky. There's things that he does. Like even whenever we sparred, like all those times, there was stuff he did that like surprised me, stuff like that. So you know, he would have to like call me out and you know do something there. You know, maybe if I fight Evan and beat Evan, maybe then that could just lead to me and Sal. But at the same time, I don't want to do it because one, he's a nice guy. Two, I'm basically like his coach, and I'm 1-0 as a coach, and that's because of him. You know.
I'm wondering, are y'all gonna get more strict on the weigh-in? Because like y'all like do different like weights, like heavyweight versus lightweight. I wonder if y'all gonna do the same weight, like.
Yeah, I've been thinking for a while that you know, we need to start making fights within the weight classes. I think that needs to happen, and I'm thinking we should. Obviously, it's not going to happen right away because there's just not too many like heavyweights and cruiserweights and light heavyweights like in our sort of like field, I guess you could say. But like like just to do like within the weight class, I think that would just like I think that'd be good. I think that'd be perfect to do because not gonna lie, there's some big fights you could do within those weight categories. For example, I would really like to see this fight in the future. Salvatore versus Pat.
Yeah.
I think that'd be an absolute fucking slapper because both of them have chins, and from what I've felt, they both have the same amount of power. They both, they like I truly believe
My boy.
that would be a
My boy, man.
that would be a big fight, and obviously, I would have to back my boy Salvatore and train him to fight Pat because Pat's a bit of a tricky guy himself. But I feel like that just be an absolutely amazing matchup. That's an event in and of itself. I wouldn't mind like backing up into like a co-main or something just for that fight. Like I swear, Pat, Sal, please, let's set this up, please. I want to see it so bad. And dude, we can make like a whole. I can buy a belt and then put it on the line. A lighter weight class.
Boy, man.
A lighter weight class. Belt.
Yeah. It's been 36 minutes now.
It's been 36 minutes.
Yeah.
That's insane. Are we even like halfway through your questions, or are we like a decent way through?
No, I'm out.
Oh, you're out of questions? Okay, shit.
I can make one up on the spot. Like, what would be what do you want to do to make you remembered by your end of career? What would you do so you can be remembered?
Fight Minicon, fight DJ Welch, fight anyone that's like in the heavyweight range in YouTube boxing. Take them out. Fight them. Do all that stuff. I feel like one day I would love to be in the ring to contest for an ICB heavyweight belt. And to be like maybe one of the first, maybe like a second, I don't know. I feel like that'd just be so sick. Just an ICB belt. Like around my shoulder, bro. I swear, bro. That'd be so sick. That'd be so sick.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, man.
I guess that's it.
That's it, bro. Shit, man.
I appreciate you for coming on, man.
Of course. And we'll definitely... I would love to do a second interview once my fight is announced.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Like weight claims, just interview the fighters before that they come on and what's their game plan and all that. Yeah, that'd be
I think obviously, with us doing like this interview right now, I feel like we should like expand upon it because you've had your whole road to rested. We should try. I'm gonna try to talk to a couple people. I'm gonna see if we can get you like interviews with like my guys and stuff like that. Yeah, for whenever they're like obviously Baron Bolo, Crazy Koopa having their fights, stuff like that.
Boy, my boy.
And then so
that'd be crazy. Well, yeah, I guess. But what's your last words before I end this?
My fight's gonna be announced mid-October. Subscribe to Cozy, the man, the myth, the legend. Still waiting on 2 of your reactions, by the way. Still waiting on Baron Bolo and the Pat fight. And if you want to do Crazy Koopa versus Evan TDC and Salvatore and Evan TDC, go ham on that. And then obviously, I got my fight announcement next month.
Yeah.
Hopefully you guys enjoy the fight that we're about to be putting on. This event coming up in December. Subscribe to Rested Boxing because we're going to be doing a live stream this time. We're going to be doing a live stream this time. It's going to be, we're going to try to do this shit as professional as we can. So,
well,
and we have 3 fights this time. So, it's going to be interesting.
Okay. Well, I hope you enjoy this, and we'll see more videos in the future. And I guess, bye.
Yes, sir.
Well, that's it, everyone. That's the interview. Hope you like and enjoy. Like Waffle said, like and subscribe. If don't, you don't have to. It's free. And yeah, woo! I had fun.
Swerving in the Mozzie, do that shit too much. I don't get no fucks. She gon' give me love, then she gon' give me